0800-300-555.
Ghana Shippers Authority, providing shipping solutions.
Grace-filled morning. A warm welcome to Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. You can also join us live on YouTube on Omanfm and also listen to Maritime and Port News on FM in Kumasi. My name is Boateng. Let's take a look at our stories this morning. Ghana Link Services Limited, managers of Trade Facilitation 2 Integrated Custom Management System ICUMS, has organized a day's training program for the Port Journalist Network PJN, a specialized group of reporters in port and maritime sector, to abreast them on the activities of ICUMS. Now, speaking at the event, the Deputy Managing Director of Ghana Link, Mr. J, says they are currently working with the Ghana Revenue Authority GRA to commence deployment of the second phase of the ICUMS in the year 2022. According to him, GRA is currently working behind the scenes with Ghana Link and its technical department, Kupia of Korea Customs, to ensure that they deploy the various models under the second phase of the ICUMS seamlessly as they complete works on the second phase. Now, the Port Journalist Network was taken through the processes of scanning, tracking models, and various activities that make the ICUMS an end-to-end system. Meanwhile, team leader of the Port Journalist Network PJN, Mr. Elvis Dako, noted that the economy revolves around trade, which is anchored on port and maritime operations. He noted that the port remains the single largest revenue generator for the country and therefore deserves all the needed attention. To buttress his point, he indicated that out of the 63 billion Ghana cedis total revenue for 2020, GRA collected 45 billion Ghana cedis, explaining that customs alone collected 12 billion Ghana cedis of the total revenue of 63 billion Ghana cedis in the year 2020. Mr. Elvis Dako stressed the need for the media to make issues of the port and maritime sectors topical to help address the challenges facing the industry to propel economic growth. Companies are bracing for more steep increases in shipping and logistic prices next year after supply chain costs soared in the scramble to move goods during the COVID-19 pandemic. Transportation and logistic providers are seeking big boost in prices for contracts for the coming year, signaling that the inflationary pressures driven by strong demand and tight capacity in freight market is likely to persist, with high shipping demand still far outweighing tight capacity across the freight sector. Industry experts say transport operators have leverage to raise prices when negotiating new contracts. Now, ocean shipping executives say they expect the rates set in many annual contracts would double compared with agreement struck earlier this year before supply chain bottlenecks squeezed capacity. Now, some trucking companies project double-digit growth in contract rates for 2022. Prices have been rising across the freight sector, including a parcel delivery, trucking, ocean shipping, and warehousing, where most freight transportation contracts are negotiated annually, although many large shippers may have multi-year agreement with a variety of carriers. If you just join us, you're listening to Maritime and Port News. The National Petroleum Authority (NPA) says prices of petroleum products in Ghana in the first pricing window of the year 2022 are expected to be stable with minimal increment. Currently, the price of crude on the world market is $70 per barrel, while as a reduction of $10 per barrel from $80 on the world market. This has reflected on the Ghanaian market as fuel prices have gone down marginally from 6.90 pesos to 60 pesos at some oil marketing companies. Now, reacting to the development, the head of pricing at NPA, Abbas Ibrahim, explained that petroleum price indicators are published on the website of the NPA to allow industry players to monitor the prices. He noted that the reduction are as a result of what is happening on the world market. By 27th of December, he said NPA will do the monitoring and that will help them determine the price in January, because one cannot predict what will happen tomorrow in the oil prices. Adding that if the current reduction trend continues, it means there is going to be a continued reduction in January. In our final story, a record-breaking Atlantic hurricane season has severely disrupted transatlantic liner services, adding to capacity shortage issues on the route. Moreover, an acceleration in modal shift from the severely congested U.S. West Coast port to East and Gulf Coast terminals has resulted in more berthing delays and last-minute call omissions. Hitherto, bad weather has obliged transatlantic carriers to meet port calls on ad hoc basis in order to recover schedules, but with no immediate let-up in the adverse condition. Temporary network adjustment are now being made for the winter period. Maersk advised customers today that its 3 North Europe to the U.S. East Coast loops, which operates with MSC with the 2 million alliance, would feature a number of port omissions, mainly on the East Gulf Coast, as part of its winter plan review. On that note, we'll wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. Remember, they provide you in all your shipping solutions. You can contact them for all your shipping solutions. My name is Nanesi Boateng and my producer, Kwekwa Boache. Have a great day.
Yenso akwan suju medie hia mo man bia nkanko e de Ghana eko wiase na de wiase so ba Ghana Shippers Authority ani so ade hunu ne se ye bebuo nsuo so adwadifo e wo haw bia wonam mu efri no ma ayra dia aseye sika ayaje wa emfa kwan so ene hawo hudo pii henya daje chen nsuo so adwadifo